Okay, in this video we're going to look at how we can solve trigonometric equations using algebra. And as you can see, we've got an example there already set up. 2 sin plus 3 equals 4 across the domain 0 to 360 degrees. Clearly, because it's in degrees, our domain, our solutions will also be in degrees. So this is how it works. Just think of it as solving any old equation, but this time it's sine x that we're trying to get on its own to start with. So what we're looking to do is isolate sine x. Well, the easiest way to do that, I would think, for me, would be to subtract 3 from this side and subtract 3 from this side, which would give you 2 sine x equals 1. Keeping that balance idea going, I've got 2 lots of sine x, but I want 1 lot of sine x. So if I divide by 2 on both sides, then sine x gives me 1 divide 2. This is the point now where you have to know the special angles. What angle x, so sine of something, is a half? Well, what we know is that sine of 30 degrees is a half. So in other words, one of those solutions must be x equals 30 degrees. That's called the reference angle. That's the angle, the acute angle. This is the angle that's in the first quadrant. Remember our unit circle. Okay. What we're looking at here now is that the angle of 30 degrees would be somewhere like that. So that's our 30 degrees in there. Now, sine of x, I beg your pardon, is a half. Where else does sine x equal a half? In the second quadrant, it's also positive. So in other words, now we have sine x equals a half in the first quadrant, positive, and sine x equals a half in the second quadrant. So for that angle, we use the reference angle and we say 180 minus 30 equals 150 degrees. So another solution is x equals 150 degrees. Okay, that's using the unit circle. Let me just rewrite that one for you. X equals 150 degrees. Alternatively, you could use the sine graph, because don't forget what we're looking at. We're looking at sine x equals a half. So where does sine x equal a half? It equals a half there. So there's one place and there's another place. Well, that's 30 degrees there. And using the symmetry idea, using symmetry of the graph, this is 180. And so that will be 150 degrees. So you still get the same solutions, but you can either use the unit circle or you can use the sine graph in this case.